So you say you're from Baltimore, right?
Yeah, just an old East Baltimore boy, man.
So where'd you work at?
Where I worked at?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been a few places, you know. I don't really have a large work history, but, you know, my last paying job I was at was Sharif's Grill.
And what's that spot about?
It was a restaurant. It was pretty much a black-owned spot, you know. I was a cashier. I was anything the job needed, pretty much.
So why you leave there?
I left there because it was no growth. You know what I'm saying? And just like any other job I worked prior to that, it was just no growth. You know, and I ain't, you know, blaming these, you know, places, but, you know, I didn't have a high school equivalence and, you know, a lot of other things. So my motive was just to work. You know what I'm saying? And you know the saying is, just be happy you got something.
Okay. So you talked about this change earlier on in our interview. What was that change? What does that change look like?
I mean, you know, at one point in time, my way of survival required my freedom, my life, and a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? So like being in a space where, like I said, I was in Sharif's Grill. I was making little small changes in my life, like from coming to the street, from the streets to the working world to, you know, creating my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was like just, I'm sitting at work, got paid, check was gone before I got it. I came from a world of having a affluent income, so it was hard to adapt, and I was consistently in the mindset of trying to get more. So I decided to take a chance on myself and became self-employed.
So now that you're self-employed, do you feel like there's any obstacles that's in your way that stood in your way before when you're working in the corporate world?
Yeah, I kind of understand the corporate world, such as the employer and the owner. So like
Turn it down.
taking the approach of being an entrepreneur, you know, I was running solely off of hustle. You know, I didn't have any business intellect, any business etiquette. I didn't know anything. All I had was hustle. So, you know, I was around a few good people that was doing it, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of sparked something in me and drove me to just go for it. But what happened was I ended up getting fired. Well, I quit and got fired because I showed up to quit, but he ended up firing me before I did it. So I was at a place where I didn't have a safety net anymore. I was 30 plus years old. I had a teenage son, a girlfriend. We was living alone, so the pressure was on. And I had this idea, and I went on and walked it out. So.
Okay. So do you have many avenues of revenue now, or is it just that one business that you spoke about?
I mean, it's one business with but it has an umbrella. So the primary thing is the carrier service, where I shop for different restaurants. You know, I go pick up their inventory and drop it off to them. And then I do the cleaning business and kitchen exhaust cleaning and stuff like that.
So what's the name of your business?
Restaurant Solutions.
Okay. How'd you come up with that name?
I was just a solution to the restaurant's problem. And somebody actually said it to me one day. Restaurant Del Coke, they actually was like, you're the problem to all the restaurants. You're the solution to all the restaurant problems. So, you know, like I said, I'm running on hustle. I'm a street dude. And, you know, I'm running around in Restaurant Depot, which is the space that all restaurant owners shop. And I'm just going over little things in my head. And I'm like, you know, Restaurant Solutions allow me to put 3 hours back into your day by doing your store pickup. No less too big or small, check payable to Jetros, and I'll see you guys at your designated location. Restaurant Solutions, one phone call away, get service a day. So that was like a process of building it and, you know, getting to where I am with it. But like I said, I was running off a hustle. You know, hustlers had gimmicks and pickup lines and, you know, same game, different lingo. That's all.
Understand. Okay, so you said you had a teenage son.
Yeah.
What is it like raising your son in the same streets that you were brought up in?
Oh man, I mean, so having a teenage son, right? It's like a reflection, right? Because you know, children, you know, when things go wrong with children, we look at the parents. You know what I'm saying? We look at the parents. Like we're not looking at them as driving vehicles. You know, they're passenger seat drivers, and we are the drivers to all their destinations. So to watch them become anything other than what you expect of them, it's hard. But then you understand, based off of the environment, who you are as their parent, their other half of the parent, and you know, so it's hard. It's definitely hard because of what I do for him too, and I understand that, you know, sometimes kids grow up and want to do their own thing.
Exactly.
But I'd rather be his safety net than a